Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, JDS 4696, and today I'm talking about like the recently released trailer for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. The trailer has officially been revealed now for the first time, so I'm kind of excited about it. I'm deciding to give like a little, a little topic on it, on the film itself, whatever. Well, the film is like scheduled to be released next year, and I think March 25th of next year. It was originally supposed to be released before that, but then they decided to delay the film, and I think they delayed it 2 times if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it's directed by Zack Snyder, and he also directed the Man of Steel film, which rebooted the Superman film series. So now in this film, it's basically like it kind of borrows from like the graphic novel, which was created by Frank Miller, known as The Dark Knight Returns, or Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. And it's about like it has like certain elements about like that it borrowed from that, as far as like the eventual confrontation between Batman and Superman, where they have to actually fight. Now in the film, I think it would be kind of different from what would be like in the graphic novel itself. Cause like in the graphic novel itself, like the superheroes were like they were like outlawed in the future. So basically, like Batman, like when Bruce Wayne returned to the role of being Batman in Gotham City, he Superman had to come and stop him from doing that because superheroes were outlawed at that time. As far as like the graphic novel that Frank Miller created, so that's why they had like a battle. But like far as like in this actual film, Batman v Superman, I think their confrontation would be kind of similar to that. But I don't think what sparks it. I don't think it's going to be exactly like what happened in the Frank Miller graphic novel. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this film, So I decided like to give like a little like topic, like a little discussion on it, because I'm so excited for it, I'm a very big fan of these two superheroes, and Batman is my favorite superhero, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He's my favorite superhero. So it's kind of cool to see him go up against, like the Man of Steel, and I think that's kind of like, that would be kind of, it's just fun. I'm really anticipating this film. I can't wait to see how it would look, like in action on film. Because they already kind of done this, like in the Dark Knight Returns, it was like adapted into like a animated film, which is like 2 parts, like by Warner Brothers, like DC Animation or whatever. They had adapted that into like a 2-part film, and they had like a battle between Batman and Superman in the second part of the film, which is like awesome. It was very cool. So I just cannot wait to see how this will look, like in like a live action like form. But yeah, like again, you have like Henry Cavill or Cavill. I'm not really sure how to say his last name, but he's playing like Superman again, in this film, because he played him in the Man of Steel, so he's playing like Superman again. But this time, and there was a lot of controversy about this, they have Ben Affleck cast as Bruce Wayne Batman. And it does seem kind of odd, and he's like a superstar, so I kind of was kind of there too. But I'm okay with it, And I like how he did, like, he portrayed another superhero, which is from Marvel Comics, the Daredevil. And I thought he was cool in that one. So I was kind of okay with him, like, portraying, like, Bruce Wayne, Batman. I'm okay with it, but you can kind of see, like, where all, like, the controversy of how, like, the fans and stuff were kind of complaining about that and stuff, how they were kind of against that, And that really is because he's such like a major like superstar. He's kind of like he's much more like not Christian Bale, but he's more well known than how like Christian Bale is. And yeah, and you have like other people in the film too as well. But I'm just gonna focus on like the idea of like the Batman and Superman. I'm saying. I can't wait to see it, and I thought the trailer looked cool, and I may eventually do like a trailer reaction for the film too as well, But I thought like it looked so cool, seeing Batman. It looks very like comic booky too, like the images of like Batman and Superman in the film. I'm saying? It looks real like awesome. I just can't I just can't wait to see this film. And we have to wait like a whole year for it to be released. So but I'm cool with that. Now, of course, many of us already know that this film is like the start of like the DC like universe, almost like how they got like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like where they have like the Iron Man and Thor and like Captain America, and it's like other characters like and the Avengers. Like DC is not starting their like shared like universe with their DC characters like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash and stuff like that, So all those starting to do like their own like they were getting like their own like eventual like films and stuff like that, Plus it would be eventually a Justice League film, So that would be kind of cool. So this is basically like kickstarting the DC like universe or whatever. So it would eventually be like a Justice League, film, and other like DC like inspired like films based on DC comics like superheroes, Because I have always been a fan of like comic books anyway. I've always read them, So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to them like starting their own like cinematic universe like Marvel is doing, like the Avengers, and now Spider-Man has officially like joined like the Marvel Cinematic Universe now too as well, But yeah, this film won't be released till next year, and like I said, the trailer it looked cool. It doesn't show it like no hand to hand like combat or anything like that. But like the images that they did show it looks very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it. And like I said, Batman is my favorite superhero anyway, so I'm really anticipating how he will be portrayed in this film by Ben Affleck. So yeah, in the end. And I'm still not really sure if they're pronouncing it V or like versus, because I'm still hearing that it's V, but obviously that means versus, And like who knows, like Batman and Superman, they may have like multiple confrontations in the film. Like I won't be surprised they have like a first fight, and then they have like another fight later on in the film, But I think they were saying that kryptonite would be introduced into this universe too, because it wasn't in the Man of Steel when they rebooted Superman, like which Zack Snyder also directed too. They didn't have kryptonite in that film, so I believe that they said for the first time it was rumors, but they're not really stressing it that it will be introduced into this film. And that's probably how Batman would kind of like, be able to handle Superman, is with like the kryptonite or whatever, Because he even has like the armor suit in the film, which is just like how it was in like the Frank Miller graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns. So that should be kind of interesting. And I like how his eyes are like glowing like white and stuff. That it's cool. It looks cool, and it looks just like there's even a scene where he's holding like a sniper rifle like Batman. And that was all out the Frank Miller graphic novel, The Dark Knight Returns, which is a great novel. Even like the film adaptations that they did, like the 2-part like animated ones they did, those were good. I would highly recommend watching those. But the graphic novel itself, The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, I thought that was an excellent like graphic novel. And the film is borrowing like heavily from that. But this is still, and that was still a Batman-based comic book. But this film is basically still like the follow-up really to Superman, but they're just bringing Batman into it because it will eventually lead into like the Justice League and the other DC superhero shared universe. But yeah, this is JDS 4696, and I just want to say I'm giving like a shout out to like the recent release Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. All right, and I'm really anticipating this film. All right.